Hey, what is up guys? Master here back to do another video, and today I'm going to bring you all another dubbed first person commentary. Now, this game was pretty crazy, as was the last game. Pretty short one, but I feel like you guys enjoy the shorter games more rather than the long videos where I include multiple games. I don't feel like you guys watch all of them, so better I put it in this format here. Anyways, I'm going to be playing as the Marked of Kane, and my opponent will be GDI. My opponent, he's somewhat of a, well, he's improving. He's getting better. This game, however, he had a massive advantage. Can't emphasize that enough. A massive advantage. I had absolutely no way of winning at all. Now, I purposely did things in this game that you shouldn't try and imitate, because they don't do you any favors, like rushing Reckoners with Tyrant Troopers, or going Scorp tanks behind a Reckoner. Scorp tanks are pretty slow to escort anything, especially on a map as large as Tournament Dust Bowl. Scorp tanks are really only seen against Scrin or the GDI faction, or not the GDI factions, rather the Nod factions. Against GDI, you don't want to be building Scorps if you can help it, because of Orcas and Hammerheads. They just die really quickly to those. And Nod don't have very good anti-air before Tyroom Core missiles. One thing I like about Marked of Kane, though, is the supercharged particle beam venoms. Those are really good at countering aircraft. Much better than the regular Nod venoms are with laser capacitors. So here I am, just trying to fill in some commentary while this stage of the game happens, because not too much ever happens at the start. But in this game, I did decide to go for Reckoner. I am following up with Scorps, as I said. My thought was I would be able to intercept Pitbulls with the Scorpion tanks, use the Tip Trooper in the Reckoner to slow down the Pitbulls. Maybe the Scorps can intercept and kill a few Pitbulls. That was my thinking, while I grab his Tybrim Spike. The Reckoner does live. I evac the Tip Trooper. One thing about the Tip Trooper as well is he can't pursue my Reckoner, because I can just evac the Tip Trooper and slow down those chasing units. Now, there is a little glitch on this specific map where the engineer will bug if you approach it, the spike, from the certain angle. So you want to make sure that you approach it from the angle where there's no fences around that spike there. I think in R19 I should remove those fences. They're just a pain in the ass, if I'm honest. So I think I will remove those. I do have a list that I do every month for like changes to my 4K mod, changes that I'm considering for the next balance patch update for 1.02 plus. So this attack is coming in here. I do get 1 or 2 kills, not worth it though, considering the expense of the Reckoner and Tip Troopers. But I did force out a lot of forces, but he's really much ahead. And what was this bug? Look at this bug. Do you guys just see that? I was looking at it for a brief moment and I was thinking, wow, these units are shooting and they're not even taking damage. Somewhat of a bug there. Now, infantry, if you put them near to buildings, do get a armor bonus. It's about 15% more armor. I queued a Raider buggy here so I can stop him from taking his TIS spike over, but he unfortunately intercepted that. I was like, oh damn, he's going to take that spike over. I really need to secure this spike for a while so I can, you know, win off one field easier. Because if I can get 2 spike income and maintain 2 spikes for a long period of time while my opponent has none, that's just free money that I'm getting that he isn't. So here I'm trying to avoid my tanks from dying. His micro is pretty decent here. He is a StarCraft 2 player. Masters League, I believe, in StarCraft. Maybe he's Grandmaster, I don't know, but he hasn't been playing Kane's Wrath too long. Improved a lot. His only weakness is knowledge currently. He does know the build orders, but he could improve, and I feel like he has real potential. It's nice to see players improving and new players joining our scene. So I am not getting anywhere with my Scorpion tanks. I did send my harvester to his base. This is all accumulating into a huge disadvantage for me. I'm keeping my engine raider buggy there to stop him taking the spike over. I'm now building a tier 3. The thing about Kane draft is it only takes 40 seconds to go from tier 2 to tier 3. So there's barely any point in spamming tier 2 units when I can just wait 40 seconds and get much more cost-efficient units out, such as stealth tanks and avatars. I see he's got an armory there. Now at this point I didn't really know who my opponent was, if I'm honest, because there's so many different barcode players in this game, including Phoenix and Dimitri. So I didn't really know who I was up against, so I had no clue. But I saw the infantry and I immediately considered my options and thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a second MCV and get supercharged particle beams. Against Nod, this strat that he's doing here would work brilliantly, because Nod don't get upgraded shredder turrets. Mark the Kane shredder turrets are insane. They were even more insane in 1.0. They had even more damage then. But EA patched the turrets so they have the same DPS as the Blackhand ones. Despite the name differences, the damage is the same, which is a little misleading, I guess, but it is what it is. It's a shame they didn't have any model upgrade for the particle beam shredder turrets. You know, on those shredder turrets there, they just show the particle effect, but it still looks the same. I've got an air tower down. Magnetic mine is not that useful here because he has infantry. Infantry will detect those mines. Harvester there. Don't know where that's going. I've got the 2 spike advantage still. Pitbull's coming in here. I'm going to be able to intercept these, and I was really contained in my base. He's got a huge army just encircling my base, and I haven't really been able to go on the counterattack at all this game. Now I did clean up all those pitbulls. I'm going to equip this avatar with a beam cannon, and I decided to take a huge risk here and cloak that avatar and send it around the side. I'm not sure if you saw that, but I decided to cloak the avatar there, waiting for my supercharged particle beam upgrade to complete, and then I'll have a much better job at defending this army. In fact, I have the upgrade just now. I'm getting venoms as well in case I get hit by hammerheads, which is the logical unit you would expect to see coming with that composition of units that he has. It's a really powerful unit mix that he has, so I need to be careful. He can actually base contain me as well. I feared this, so I'm weighing up my options here. I'm behind. I decided at this point it's a good idea to go for a tier 4, because even if you don't plan to use any of the support powers besides the seed Tiberium, you will get more resources than the chemical plants cost just with the seed Tiberium support power, because you can get over 3 grand of Tiberium and sell the structure off afterwards for $1,500. So I've decided to drop down the Voice of Kane, something that you don't see many players do. And those enlightened with the Voice of Kane statue get an insane rate of fire buff, as well as armor buff. It's about the same as a Confessor Cabal, but of course you're not Black Hand, you don't have Cabals. I even used this as Black Hand as well, so I didn't have to make Confessor Cabals. Purifiers, Confessor Cabals, Voice of Kane, that's all the same buff. It doesn't stack though, so you can't make a Voice of Kane and have a Cabal squad and have both of them buffing your infantry. It only will work with one. Venoms flying around. I did make the mock venom show the very damaged state, so when it's upgraded with supercharged particle beams, it will show fire and flame, and yeah, it's going to appear damaged. Before it didn't. That's only in my 4K mod though, because it did patch the maps. So here I am in my base locked. He did clean up my avatar there with the pitbulls. Things are looking dire for me. If anyone was watching this game, they'd think, wow, Leaf is almost certainly dead here. I had really not much chance. And I'm not sure if you guys saw before, but I sold my chemical plant off by mistake. I planned to use the C-Tiberium and then sell the structure off afterwards, but I accidentally sold it off before clicking the C-Tiberium ability. I'm trying to get this tip vein on his army. but I didn't manage this, and at this point here I was like, okay, I need to take this fight now. I need to focus my micro on EMP. His structures, I've got the chemical plant still around just so I can see if I can get a tip vein, because I need to thin out this army. A bunch of pitbulls coming into my base. I've only got one avatar, a massive enlightened coming. Voice of Kane statue comes down once again. Sonic emitter for him. He's got a huge army here, an overwhelming army. Infantry, APCs, pred tanks moving in, but I'm throwing down that EMP. And this chemical plant is a quick way for me to get resources, very lightly armored. Shredder turrets coming down just to deal with these infantry. I have those Tiberium troopers as well, slowing down his pred tanks. And if you notice, there's one avatar in the back. It has been promoted twice. So the synergy between the Enlightened and the avatar really showing here. And this is like Cabal's defender, this avatar. Look at him popping all these tanks. He's got sonic emitters as well. And it goes heroic. That was super quick, the way that avatar ranked up. And I was almost ready to throw in the towel and call the GG, but then I saw this avatar. It went heroic real quick. Remember, avatars are only $2,200. It doesn't take long for them to rank up and get promoted to heroic. And look how quick these are destroying sonic emitters. Harvesters take like 4 shots to kill. I'm sniping those harvesters. 3 harvesters full in like 2 seconds. And that avatar is going to be really hard for him to stop now. He's got juggernauts out. He's got sonic emitters. The pitbull's killing up all of my harvesters. I may have 1 left, but I'm in a pretty dire position. I lost almost all of my harvesters. Another one of those harvesters gets sniped. He basically loses it by the time he can click on it to micro. That's how fast avatars, when heroic, kill harvesters. This one has a dual beam on it, which I upgraded before. Definitely worth it if you intend to win through this win condition with a heroic avatar. The second beam really makes it easier to promote this unit. More harvesters coming out for me. I'm trying to recover my income. I was a bit fearful of a shockwave artillery, so that's why I pushed back here. I was like, he's got 2 options here. He can win with a shockwave artillery on my avatar, or he can go mass orcas or hammerheads. So here's my thinking. I've got a double SAM turret ready to go in case I come up against a mass hammerhead transition, or I have something to counter his shockwave. So if he shockwaves me, I have the Enlightened there to counter his jogs, which try to kill the avatar. So here's my avatar coming in, and it's just the avatar and 3 or 4 Enlightened squads, which do die really quickly to watchtowers. The avatar is in the front. He's shot 3-shotting jugs. Only takes 3 shots to kill juggernauts. Look how quickly those juggernauts fell. That's insane. And the sonic emitter is about to fall as well. That defense fell astonishingly fast. Those 3 juggernauts, man. Like usually in the defense, 2 sonic emitters and 3 jugs would be a really decent defense against any other unit. Even a Redeemer wouldn't have been able to push in there. But that heroic avatar just walked in at ease. And that is GG. The avatar coming through there. And this is a really good game to highlight the veterancy mechanic in Kane's Wrath. I really do like these the system in this game, because it's the only one that makes a difference in all of the Command & Conquer games. And I was able to win that game with that unit there, and using it in combination with Enlightened, with the voice of Kane, to overcome a situation that I shouldn't have really came back from. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed that game, and I hope you're all enjoying these smaller videos as well. I'm going to bring you all more in this format. So yeah, guys, this is Master Leaf. If you enjoyed the video, please do give me a thumbs up. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all later. Peace out. Can't get him. Oh, what is this? Move your ass. Just move it. Get it. Dude. I can't believe this. Wait, what?
Construction complete. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Unit promoted. Cannot deploy here. Unit under attack. Building. Harvester under attack. Structure
Fucking annoying that is.
Construction complete. Training. Our base is under attack.
Alright, I have that, so
Cancelled. Structure sold.
that's all I need now.
Unit under attack. Harvester under attack. Training. Everything go. Harvester lost. Clear a path. Structure sold. Our base is under attack. Training. Avatar.
Jesus, he did so much for that handful of pits there.
On hold. Cancelled.
Alright,
Unit under attack.
my god, what? Seriously, dude, this is, what? There's no way I should win this. It's impossible. Alright, tell this, but this. Don't need that. Yeah, don't need that. Alright, you wanna come forward? Oh, you wanna come forward? Are you sure about that? You absolutely sure about that, man? Don't know about that myself, personally, but we'll see. What's that voice of Kane? Ah, fly! Go away. Oh crap, this fly is really pissing me off. Wow! Alright, Venoms or bust. I mean, aircraft or bust. You can't do anything else. What? Alright. Well, that's one's game to start with. Oh my god. That unit is insane with the dual beam upgrade.